Happy Listen First Friday to my fellow Americans. Okay, so I've got a favor to ask. Did you know that right now, as you are watching this video, there are thousands of people across the country working to advance our republic's civic well-being, and many of them, like our good friends at the Listen First Project, are focused on remembering that we, the people, really do know how to disagree better. And they are encouraging us to just get to know each other again as people. After all these years of algorithms, partisan politico bickering, and social media trying to tear us apart with fear-based narratives, we all know we can do better than this. And here's the thing. When we look around at our everyday lives, we actually already are. The work being done for our republic right now is history book making stuff. Yet, sadly, most Americans don't know it's happening. So, we must take action and let others know. We need to spread hope. Our constitutional republic will survive as the experiment in self-governing that it is. And the way that we can help ensure that it will is through the practice of disagreeing better. Throughout our history, Americans have had tons of differences, yet still were resilient innovators capable of transcending divides and engaging in problem solving toward better, never perfect because, humans are involved, but better realities in our domestic tranquility and general welfare per the preamble to our Constitution. And they did so in times and under conditions that most of us are very grateful that we hopefully will never face. To many, things may look bleak for our republic, but remember, our country has seen and done worse in managing itself. And when you really look around and listen to people and the statistics, you'll find we're not actually all that divided, even on the issues that the proverbial they tell us we're supposed to be. We all know this because it's intuitive and a self-evident truth. As diverse as we are in communities throughout this country, we still live, work, and play together without a care about each other's political views. Sure, for some of us, politics has crept into spaces we wish it hadn't. And for others, quite sadly, it has meant the loss of friendships and family ties because some people have forgotten that love is more important than politics. But when we re-engage with each other through listening to understand, we realize that the fear-mongering forces that seek to divide us ultimately have very little power. Why? Because we are Americans, and we have every right under the sun to determine how the story of America will be written for our era. And if we want to have a better functioning political and cultural life with each other, then we just do it. After all, if other generations rose to the challenges of their day by sacrificing life and limb, the least we can do is reconnect with each other as fellow Americans where we live and, yes, even online. So, my ask of everyone out there is to take what I'm sharing and in your own ways as far and as wide as you can in everyday life to spread this hope. There is a new form of patriotic expression rising across America. It is in the form of those of us who intend with all of our hearts to love the people of this country by working on disagreeing better, so we can get on with the work that our generation must do for ourselves and posterity. Now, I'm nobody in particular. June Cleese is just a simple community college educator and historian who, with a keen eye and interest, has been watching this rising tide of Americans of all and also no political leanings write tomorrow's history by working together in service to country. And for my part, I am shouting it out from every rooftop I can find. So right here, right now, I am literally asking everyone in America to do the same by sharing about the Listen First Project and encouraging others to attend this year's National Week of Conversations events. Now, to that aim, locally, we have a dialogue promotion group called Delta Chats, hosted by Bay College in Michigan. Delta Chats encourages area service organizations to host events, dialogue events of their own by connecting with local and other dialogue resources as they see fit. We're a small but determined group in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and if you know anything about the folks in the UP, we sure do love our music. Music is an important part of any community's cohesion and is an excellent way for people to connect in common humanity and as fellow Americans. Music has the power to transcend real and manufactured differences through the simple act of listening to others share about how the music they love has enriched their lives. So, as part of this year's National Week on Conversation, on Monday, April 15th from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern, Delta Chats will host the Music of Our Lives as a celebration of how music shapes our civic hearts. This online event will be a mixture of music and dialogue with the takeaway goal of creating a community-generated Songs for Civic Inspiration playlist to help reflect and encourage a good civic vibe in our times. Perhaps your community could do the same. But if you'd like to join us, look below this video for more information. And if you can't make it, make sure you check out the websites for Citizen Connect and the Listen First Project to find ways that you can reconnect with your fellow Americans to understand each other better, to disagree better, and to assert our constitutionally anchored power and authority to write a civic story that future generations will be proud to inherit. Let's do this, America. Thank you.